Hello everyone and welcome to another random game of the day. I'm Andrew and today we are playing the Raiden project for the PlayStation 1. And yeah, it's a vertical scrolling shooter, and anyone who's been watching my videos for a while now will know that I absolutely love these things. Let's see, just settings. Oh yeah, this game is really weird. This is one of the original PlayStation games. It even has one of the really big like rectangular cases instead of just the normal square ones that we normally had later on. It was kind of the standard for PlayStation 1 cases. Yeah, so this is one of the really old games. And the standard for the PlayStation 1 controller hadn't really even set up yet. Like nowadays, in most games, like PlayStation 3 games, circle will be go back, X will be accept, and things like that, but that hadn't been established yet. So in this game, circle is like accept, X is go back, so it's overall really funky. Anyway, let's see, let's check out the settings. I personally like the remixed music more. I know some people are gonna go all out and be like, no, the original music is what it came out with, you have to play with that, the remixed music sucks just because it wasn't in the original game, and you have to always use the things and save, and I didn't even know that the memory card that was in there was the actual memory card that had my data on it. Anyway, yeah, the Raiden project, and then it basically just has Raiden 1 and 2 on there, and it has the upgraded remix music, like you heard, which I personally enjoy more. So anyway, let's get started with Raiden 1. Hold on there, Colonel! Oh man! We're going in! I actually haven't played this game in quite a while. So expect some massive failure, I would probably say. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, it's Raiden 1, and we have the kanjis there for thunderstorm and for electricity, which is pretty great. Anyway, let's see here. Let's start playing the game instead of watching the demo. Okay, so press either start button. What is a start button? Like, just press start? But that was pause, so I don't see what the point of that was. Anyway, so here we go, taking off here. But yeah, I've always really liked this game. It's a very good arcade shooter. I wish that more games would come out like these today. Like, I miss when like every mall had an arcade in it. You could go and just find games like this. But these days, you can't do that anymore. I mean, there's places. I don't really know how worldwide this is. I mean, there's Palladium, and they have arcade machines and stuff, but they're never usually older things like this. And you know, arcade shooters, it's usually more mainly like light gun machines, you know, like Time Splitter and House of the Dead and stuff like that. These are the kind of arcade games I really like, and I would love to see more arcades. Well, more arcades in general, since they pretty much don't exist anymore, but especially ones that have games like this in them. So I love these games. So anyway, this definitely isn't an easy game. It gets very difficult later on, although we probably won't even make it to later on. As like I said, I haven't played this in years. I actually don't remember much about how it works. Okay, collecting the same color in a row can upgrade your shot. So like you saw, we collected another blue there, so that upgraded our laser shot a bit. The downside is that if we go from like a fully powered up blue and then we collect a red shot, it will take us back to the first level of the multi-way shot. So it kind of sucks. And that's something that a lot of games does. I mean, like Pocket Rocky, even if you had the highest fire shot, it would take you back down to like the most basic multi-way shot. I don't know why games insist on doing that. I mean, I think that if you have like the highest laser and then you get the red item, it should just take you to the most advanced what's it called, multi-shot. I mean, I don't see why it has to punish you by making you level it up again. At least I'm pretty sure this game has the system like that, unless I've just played so many games without with like the bad system that I've just completely forgot which ones have the good one. Anyway, let's see here. So I believe that's kind of like the end of the first section. That's going to be what's like right here, and that's a bomb. Yes, bombs. I believe pressing X shoots an entire like screen enemy destroying bomb. Okay, well it's not an entire screen, but it covers a big area. You never want to die with bombs because every time you die, you get them all back. So the worst thing you could do is die without putting up a good fight and without using all your bombs, because you're just going to get them back after you die anyway. So you always want to remember, just unleash those things if you're in a tight situation. That was kind of just another demonstration. But as you can see, our laser shot is still getting better, and we sort of have the boss here. See, I haven't done this in years. Ah! My bad. That was dumb. And yeah, when you die, you lose all your power-ups, so don't expect any, like, yeah, don't expect to get them all back when you come back to life. But yeah, that was a bad death. Anyway, let's try not to do that again. Put more use to our bombs and stuff like that. I don't know what was wrong with me there, but anyway. What do we got? So yeah, I mean, it's basically the gold medals and stuff on the side. You can just pick them up for points. I believe that there are some extra lives related to getting points, so it's not completely useless. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there we go with that. I really wish I had a better weapon. This is so garbage. It's better to sometimes just use up your bombs rather than to die and then just have to sacrifice another life and more time and stuff. Because, yeah, if you're going to use your bombs, the boss is probably the best place to do it. And you get bonuses at the end of the level. As you notice, all like, it doesn't count any of the gold medals that we got before dying, so that kind of really sucks. And then we also get bonus points depending on how many bombs we have left, but, yeah. I've always really liked the music. First, arcade shooters always have really good music, I find. Really good, like, you know, techno-ish soundtracks, like, computerized things. I'm a big fan of music like that. Although, I mean, music with real instruments I really like, too. If it's done with instruments that I enjoy. I mean, there's a few instruments I'm just not really that big of a fan of in my songs. But, I mean, it's depending on what they're paired with, too. I mean, sometimes other instruments complement instruments, and then they can sound really good together. But, like, I'm not a big fan of the saxophone just alone, but sometimes when it's paired with other things, I find it can sound really good. So, I mean, it's really, it's all over the place. Anyway, let's see. Ugh. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. One death so far, although, I mean, normally I would like to go death-free in the first level, so that was kind of a mistake we made at the boss there. Get some missiles now. This should be a blue item. That's a bomb. And there's we have homing missiles now. Awesome. And don't forget to use my bombs before I die, because it would be stupid to die with any of them. Hit you. I'd love to power up the laser shot more. Let's see, is there anything coming? That'll help me do that, like another blue item. Yeah, this is pretty weird. It's like a road in the sky. I've always loved, like, futuristic settings. They're so cool. Futurama is, like, the best show. I'm so happy it came back. It's definitely one of the, I find, the funniest things on TV now. So, I mean, Simpsons I haven't been laughing at too much. Family Guy, it's alright. I've never really watched Family Guy as much as The Simpsons. So that's why when Simpsons started to go downhill, it's kind of really disappointing. But I mean, I've always actually really liked Futurama, so I'm happy that that's coming back with new episodes now. Because, I mean, it definitely looks like it was finished for quite a while there. But yeah, anyway, let's see. Got you. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's interesting that this is one of the PlayStation games that kind of had the bigger case. That was stupid! I got too close. It's like, when I look at the PlayStation and I look at some of the older games for it, one of the things I definitely noticed is that based on the library and the graphics of some of the original games, it definitely looks like it was kind of going to be like another 3DO slash... That was so dumb. I didn't even use my bombs, like I was saying you should earlier. It definitely looked like it was going to be like another kind of just CDI or a 3DO kind of system. I mean, the games, the graphics weren't amazing. The games weren't particularly amazing themselves. We have... There. I don't even know. I don't really... Unless it's, like, way up there. Like, as you can see, I just put AAA and everything. I think I have a better memory card than this, actually. I guess that this isn't my good memory card, because I definitely made it way farther than Stage 1-4. Okay. But, yeah, not today. I'm sucking today. Anyway, let's see. We're not going to use all of the credits, although we'll see how far we can make it. I believe that when you get game over, you get pushed back 2 checkpoints. So, like, instead of going back to the latest checkpoint you hit, you go back to the next one behind you after that. And anyway, let's stay back. The problem is that when you have a really weak item, it's very hard to kind of just sit back and, and attack. Because your attack is so weak, and it doesn't really destroy anything. Yeah, so we're kind of just getting pulverized here. So like this guy, yeah, you know what? Bomb the heck out of all of you. And I still get hit by the thing. Oh man. This is just bad. And there was a game over in like 30 seconds. Ow. That is just terrible. Don't worry, we'll do better this time, I promise. But, ouch. I definitely need to practice more. I mean, this isn't even difficult. It's just me, like, sucking really bad. Ah! Oh my gosh, I got the P. And when the P is, like, the power up that it completely, sends you to, like, the top level of whatever attack you're using. So it would have been really nice to have had that. Maybe this is when I'll start to switch over to the red shot. Because, as you see, when things start to get busier, it definitely can be useful to have a multi-way shot. So, yeah, maybe we'll start moving on to that. Because, I mean, it's not as powerful as the laser. Usually, I always go for power over other things, like other traits in my weapons. And come on, what the heck is this? Die! I just really wanted that thing to die. Man, that took forever. Let's see, what are you? You're gonna drop a red? Yes, get it? Yeah! Getting a bit more powerful, which is always good. And man, I was going on about that speech where I'm like, yeah, like original PlayStation games, some of them aren't really that impressive. I mean, graphics-wise, gameplay-wise. So I mean, when you look at some of the original PlayStation games, it really looked like it was just gonna be games similar to what you would find on things like the 3DO and stuff. But then all of a sudden they turned their game around, and you had things like Crash Bandicoot, which really looked 3D and not kind of just like pseudo 3D, and that kind of sucked really bad. So yeah, I mean, things definitely turned for the better for them, and we got a really decent console out of it. But anyway, fine, I'll go for the laser. I can't end at level 1, 2. I mean, for goodness sake. This is just bad. I was doing so well too, which is the disappointing part. Let's see, so keep going. Another one of those roads in the sky. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things, because you lose all momentum in this game when you die. I mean, you lose your power-up, like your power-up shot, which is the biggest thing. I mean, you're just like a powerhouse going through everything with your massive laser, and then you die and you're back to your weakest weapon. I mean, it's just a complete throw-off. And then, on top of that, there's just like, you get bombarded by enemies that you can't destroy, because you don't have a powerful enough item. You know, I don't feel like dealing with you. I'm trying to destroy the heck out of you. Like that. Come on. There we go. It's dead. I don't care. I'm done with this level. Just bomb the heck out of you. Although, I think that's the end. I'm pretty sure we just have to get to the end with, like, these things. They don't even shoot at you. They don't even, like, explode into pieces anymore when you destroy them. Yeah, you beat the boss too fast, so you kind of have to wait a few seconds before it actually beats the level. Yeah, that sucked. I've always loved this music. Like I said, I'm a big techno-ish music fan. I mean, I definitely like other kinds of music as well. Definitely, like I said, I like music with actual instruments too. But I'm usually a bigger fan of good synthesized music over actual, like, orchestrated music. Well, that's not true. I mean, my preferences are all over the place, really. I mean, it's hard to say. So I don't even know why I'm going on about it. Anyway, I like the song, is the point I guess I'm trying to say. Yeah, anyway, I seem to concentrate a lot better when I'm not talking. Because now that the commentary started again, you can know I'm going to die in like a minute. Where did that bomb even go? I could swear I shot a bomb. Oh, that's right, I don't have any bombs, so pressing X actually did nothing. Whoops. Anyway, luckily we made it out of there alive. Anyway, yeah, we're kind of getting bombarded. I mean, you kind of have to choose what area you're going to go after. I mean, the left is kind of just like covered with enemies. Because I kind of decided to stick to the right, which meant I kind of had to abandon blocking, like, the left. So, I mean, you really have to take your choices in this game and hope that it works out, because you really don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, let's see. We have a massive ship. I wish I had a bomb so bad, so I could just destroy this thing. There we go. Blow that thing up. Whoa! Whoops! And then, game over. Great. Accessing memory card. At least it saves automatically. Yeah. Let's see. So start, and then you have to press start. We have like 6 credits, although I probably won't be using them all, like I said. Come on, give me an item. I think we're gonna go back for the multi-way shot again. Just because it will help us cover those bigger areas, so we won't have to do so much moving back and forth, and we can kind of just hopefully stay in one spot and shoot. One thing I should note is that this... Ugh. I love how your debris kind of kills the enemies. That would be useful if you were playing like multiplayer, co-op, so that at least if someone died, their death wouldn't be like completely in vain. But I mean, this is one of those games where you can't just hold down square to shoot, and that sucks. You have to like press it repeatedly in order to shoot your weapon. So I mean, like holding it. Oh, holding it does shoot. Oh, never mind that last comment. I actually don't even check these days because I'm used to playing so many games where it isn't automatic. That you do have to press it repeatedly. One that comes to mind is 1943. Come on, that was an easy one to dodge. What am I doing? That's going to push us back even another checkpoint. We had 1943 for the NES, one of my favorite shooters, arcade shooters of all time. It is just an incredible game. Prime example of when Capcom was good. But that game, unless you use a rapid fire controller, you're mashing the button repeatedly for that. But yeah, anyway, let's not die at this part again. Overall, it's some simple dodging. I don't really know what went wrong last time. I'm guessing it's just another case of my commentary getting in the way. Because yeah, I'm a lot better than this video is going to make me look at arcade shooters, I swear. Anyway, let's see. Alright, so we got that. So now I can just be over the ocean now, destroying some cannons as they come. Overall, this part's not too difficult. You get lots of gold medals here too. I got that. The real issue in any arcade shooter is when enemies come up from behind. That's always like a massive like throw off, because I mean, just how do you deal with it? Is usually you kind of want to stay back as far as possible to give you the most time to sort of notice the bullets that are coming at you. But at the same time, if you stay sometimes when you stay too close to the back, enemies come up from behind, and it can be very dangerous. So you kind of need to move forward in order to get away from them, in case they shoot you down. So overall, there's a lot of strategy that goes into these games, more than may initially meet the eye. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so we have a boss. That's right. So this boss, it's kind of just like destroy the aircraft carrier. Definitely a very 1943-ish, where the level would usually either end with destroying an aircraft carrier. What did I even get hit by there? I actually wasn't looking at my ship, which is a massive mistake. A lot of times I don't actually look at my ship, at the spaceship. I kind of look ahead and then kind of just calculate if anything is going to hit me. So I can look ahead and kind of see what's shooting at me and stuff. Although that time I actually don't know what I was focusing on. Probably focusing on talking rather than actually playing, which isn't a good idea in the slightest. Anyway, we have bombs, and who completely forgot about that thing I said way back at the beginning where always use your bombs, because if you die without using them, it's a complete waste. Well, yeah, I kind of went out the window in about 2 seconds. Anyway, let's see. And that was just bad dodging. Ow. Game over? Ah. This is going to be one of my worst videos, just for the fact that I can't play vertical scrolling shooters while I'm talking and doing commentary. It just isn't going very well. Oh, yes, I will so take that. Okay, watch out everyone, you are destroyed. So yeah, as you saw, that P, we saw like a 2-second demonstration of it earlier, completely upgrades your weapon to its highest level. So yeah, we are multi-shotting all over the place, and this is going to be very useful. Oh my gosh, that almost hit me. This is very scary. I really don't want to lose this. There we go, at least get points for that. Yeah, I can take that. Yeah, that bomb could have been better placed, but the problem is, it doesn't go very far, and then you have to get closer if you want to actually, like... No! Why? Why? I moved right into that! Ow! And then, yeah, basically it brings you all the way back to here. Oh man, that was just bad. Yeah, basically, when it gives you the P item, I think that there are some places where you can actually pick it up. But I believe that when it just hands it out to you like that, it means that you're actually doing pretty bad. The game kind of feels bad for you. And yeah, I'm not doing well at all, and I'm not going to try to hide the fact. And yeah, it's probably a mix of everything. I really don't know what the reason is. Let's see, so we can get red. What do I want red? Well, I mean, we got the first red, so we should probably get another red. Okay, so destroy that. Yeah, just take down all of those weapons. Okay, so now whoa, okay. Well, I need to get closer so I can shoot the thing. It's not easy to dodge. I mean, it's not an easy game, but I mean, I am better than this. It's just one of those that, it's like the curse where you know that when you record, you're never going to play as well as you do when you're not recording. And yeah, it's, well, I mean, the commentary does, it's like, normally when I'm playing a game like this, I'm just focused on the game, and like, that's it. But yeah, clearly, put the commentary into it. And it's another thing that kind of gets into your mind, rather than just saying, okay, there's bullets over there, I need to shoot here. So I mean, I guess it does add a bit of a distraction to it. Anyway, let's see here. Come on, destroy, destroy, destroy! Okay, so we're pretty good there. Come on, get it, get it, get it! Yes, okay. So at least we destroyed the massive guns now. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm pretty good at dodging from here. Okay. No! I can't believe that. I can't believe I just let that happen. This is just bad. I mean, for goodness sake. That was like the attempt. I mean, that was going to be it. That was going to be the end right there, and then it just all went downhill. That's too bad. Anyway, let's see. I really wanted to get farther than level 3. I mean, what the heck is wrong with me? I do not normally play this bad. Anyway. Keep going. Try this one more time. This is gonna be it. I know that this is the time. It's gonna happen this time. Come on. Oh man. I can't believe that this is going so terribly. I did not foresee this in any means ever, as I do not normally play this bad. I'm just saying. I don't know what happened. But anyway. I was trying to get in and out before, Yeah, anyway, things are definitely not going well. Should I don't know, I'm tempted to start cutting. Because, I mean, I definitely wasn't, like, during the whole part where, like, I mean, I retried, like, 40 times. I definitely wasn't, like, set up to cut. I mean, I had commentary and stuff throughout the whole thing. Normally, if I plan on cutting, I don't start talking until the part where I'm pretty sure I'm going to like start not cut out. Anyway, let's see. Oh man, I don't know what to say to this, really. It's every once in a while a random game of the day doesn't go so well. Let's see, other examples of this. I mean, there's been other things where I've lost way more times than I wanted to. But, I mean, this one, I just wasn't expecting this to be so bad. I thought, you know, we'd be playing along, and we'd be doing pretty well by now, but apparently not. Apparently, this game just didn't want to give me a break. And my mind clearly just does not want to do well in this game. So yeah, we're kind of sucking massively. Oh, man. I don't know why I moved into that. I really don't. Oh man, look, it's the last life. I'm sure this is going to be so terrible. Yeah, and after this, there's no more continue, so, I would be very disappointed if I went this whole video and didn't even friggin' beat this level. It just goes to show that you can't win them all. I mean, there's just something, I mean, I don't know, really. I mean, the only other shooter I've played up to this point is, what's it called? Blazing Star. And I'm really good. I mean, I'm sure compared to some people, I'm not really good. But, I consider myself very good at Blazing Star. This game, like, however I said, I haven't played it in forever. Quite a while. I guess today just wasn't my day, I don't know. I guess I'm tired or something. I really don't know. Or if you wanted to say I suck, I don't care, but, I mean, I'm not usually that bad. So I really don't know the excuse, as to why this didn't go so well. I mean, the first 2 levels weren't bad. But then it all went down the drain. And it was really disappointing. Although I swear, I have made it farther than that. I mean, for goodness sake. Anyway, that's it for today's random game of the day. I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to at least beat that boss. But it never happened. Oh well, anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope that whatever I did record was enjoyable. And I hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks, and see you then.